Hello there, and in this tutorial we're going to talk about the basics and advanced stuff that arrays can do. So first off, I've already prepared a little code for us. So I kind of expect you to understand this code, the basics of an array. Yeah, if not, just Google search arrays in PHP and you'll be up to speed. So, yeah, but let's talk about the more advanced things. Let's talk about actually using special kinds of functions with these ones. So, now you understand this basic code, then one last peek. Now we can create an array called $_test. $_test equals array $_test. The index of, now I have to build up short index, and my index will just simply be 1. Okay. And then I'll just append some value onto it. Testing. Okay, an infinite amount of dots. Now this one. Let's copy this line this time, but with significantly fewer dots. With only 3. And now we can't actually update it as an index, or else, yeah. There we go. And then now what we're gonna learn about is for each, which takes parameters, and it takes, this is the condition and this is the code, I guess. So it's not really it. If you've never worked with for each, it's advisable that you go ahead and do so. For each, $_test as, and then we want $test. So we're converting an array to a variable. But since we're going to echo this out in an unordered list, we could just go out. Or we could just echo out the UL, which might be a bit easier. Echo out some starters, UL, okay, and then echo out some ending tags. So it's all it's going to give us is dynamic content from an array, not necessarily a database. But this array is kind of a data storage unit almost. But then what I can do is I can echo out test. So I actually have to set it as double quotes to echo out a variable. Go out test. Because what happens is each index of this array, at one point it equals index at 1, and then it runs this code again and it equals index at 2. So yeah. Now if we go back to our web browser, so let me just move this aside. We go to localhost. It says testing. Now we didn't echo out any LIs to go with it, but we can now. And then we'll add some nice formatting to our tags. And as you can see, both index 1 and 2 got echoed out in a nice way, and it didn't take a long amount of time. So yeah, in the next part, we're going to take a look at how to import conditionals, or if statements, or if checks, whatever you call them, into our for each function, I guess.